I've always wanted to help people. I think even as a kid I remember taking care of my younger siblings or mum, whoever was sick at home.
I've been a community healthcare assistant for nearly 5 years. I knew I wanted to stay in health and social care and I wanted to progress my career further, and nursing seemed like an ideal path for me to take.
I wasn't always sure that I was going to children's nursing. I've done a few placements in hospital. I worked in the radiology department. It gave me a chance to observe other nurses as well as if radiology was for me. I've also done a work experience placement with the nurses, which made me certain that I wanted to do nursing. But it was only a couple of months before my actual UCAS application that I was certain this was for me.
I wouldn't be happy just working behind a machine or sat down in front of a computer, so I wanted something more, something with the human in it.
And I feel I get a lot from it, and I feel I like to make a difference in people's lives.
I felt comfortable around the operating room, around the surgeons, the anaesthetists, and then I saw the chance to progress further and to make a difference.
I was working as a healthcare assistant. I learned loads of different skills. I was in lots of different situations. So I was in people's homes by myself or with another healthcare. I was in hospitals. I enjoyed it and it was invaluable. It definitely made me realise it was midwifery was for me.
I had the first-hand experience of witnessing a very competent social worker dealing with a mental health client, and she was amazing. She went that extra mile, and I thought to myself, this was like 20 years ago, I thought to myself, if I should ever change profession, that's what I want to do. I want to be able to make a difference like she did.
I'm always learning and I'm always open to learn, and I think that's the main thing once you come to healthcare, because you can't be sure that you know everything. You have to be open.
I chose to do occupational therapy because of my own personal experience of having a mental health illness, and it was something that I felt was really important for me to do. And from experiencing occupational therapy, I realised the impact that having things in your everyday life can help you improve your recovery and get better.
During my voluntary work, I worked with homeless people, and as I was talking to them, get to know them, and some of them told me about their life stories, and that had a big impact in me.
When I was at school, I did struggle, but it wasn't picked up for the fact I was dyslexic, which is really a defining moment for me, because I thought I wasn't academic enough. I would never be good enough for university, so I worked in care work for 30 odd years, and I started to see bad practice. I thought, actually, I'm not happy with this, so I went to college. I did the Access course, which prepared me for university, and when I got to university they talked about additional learning needs, which they paid for 75% of the costs, by the way. And then when I realised I had dyslexia, it just made me realise I think differently, and that actually I am good enough to do university. And my first mark, I got 35%, which was, you have to redo it because you need a minimum of 40, but my last mark was 80%, because uni puts all the extra input in to help you overcome your needs.
If you really want to do it, if it is your dream, go for it. Do your research, take all the little steps that's necessary to take, and believe in yourself. And don't be afraid to ask for help, because asking for help doesn't mean that you're a failure.
University is like a tool, and the more effort you put into it, the more enthusiasm you have to accomplish your goals, the more you will enjoy university.